video today. So we're going to sell this car, and well, we're going to see how much money I can get for this car. If I can't get that much, I'm probably going to sell that one and that one. And hopefully I could get enough to buy something not something a little bit better. I want a drag car, so I'm gonna make something kind of look like a drag car. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into this and see what's gonna happen. Waiting for this to load. So I don't have one of my friends playing this time. I might get him to I'm gonna do a little hit real quick and show y'all how much power this car has. I did a few burnouts. That's just a little hit. You see how it doesn't have that much power, so I'm trying to get something a little bit better and a little bit more power. So we're gonna go ahead and just drive down here and see how much I can get for it. And, you know, I'm kind of trying to get some money. So I might invite one of my friends, and he might want to do an RP with me, so we'll find that out in just a few minutes. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna sell this car. It's the burger shop car. It's not. It's a Nova. I know it's Nova, but I don't really want this one. I want something a little bit better. I need a decent amount of money for this stuff. I paid 200 something for it, so I want at least, hopefully, 200 or something. And then I'm probably gonna sell my Jeep because I like my Jeep, but I can get that 84 something. I can get that 80 something dollars back pretty quick. Or 84,000 back pretty quick. So I talked to this dude up here. See how much he's offering. If he's not trying to go up, then if he's not trying to go up or something like that, I'm not gonna. So he works inside the customer shop, so I'm gonna bring him inside the customer shop so he can see it, see how much he's trying to buy it for.
What miracle did you want me to perform?
How much you trying to offer? 16745 1,670. I guess we'll get this. I guess we'll sell it for one. Wait, are you trying to go? Oh, well, no, I guess it's too late. Okay, well, we sold it. This guy. Let's go in here real quick, see if there's anything else on here that, see if there's any. I don't want a drift car again because the last time I did drifting, it didn't turn out too great, so, let's go look through here and see. I wanted this. It's 378,000. I wanted this right here. But, you know, stuff doesn't always go the same as planned, so it's all good. It was that right there. I got it for 277,000. So I'm kind of trying to make me a drag car kind of thing. So no, that's what it was. It was that right there. Something like that. Trying to make me a drag car, but exactly exactly what I want. So yeah, I don't know 100% what I want just yet, so I'm so let's see if we can find a car on the street. I might. Let's look up in here. There's no cars right there. I wonder what you could do to them trucks. And wonder if there's anything different you can do to these. Is I might make a mud truck or something like that, or like a trail truck or something. So see if there's anything else to change that we can do to these.
What can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
Yeah, it's the same as what it used to be.
Don't ask.
So I don't want that. Let's see what you can do with this. Says I might like this. You never know. Might be able to do some cool stuff to it. I might buy a Pluto, like a drift car, and keep it in my garage. Because I kind of want a drag car. I don't know, but I want something that I can use for drag racing.
Here for the magic touch?
Okay, yeah, about everything's about the same. You can't change anything else. I had one of those on stuff. So let's go back, let's get back in this car. And we're not gonna buy it, but we're gonna go and we're gonna go on here and look for something. Let's go to Benny's garage. Usually he has something nice. That from that. How much? What's that look like originally? So it's a GTR. Okay,
You, pal! We need your help!
to GTR, so guess it'll be drift car, I guess. The next thing I'm buying is a house up here. I have a house in the city and a house down here, so I need a house down here too. I have a garage down here. So I know it's not gonna be 74,000 to make that look like that GTR. But let's see what it looks like.
Hey.
That's where my monster truck spawns too, so my monster truck spawns down there too, so if I ever... Do y'all ever wonder how messed up this thing is? How life is in this game? You can't go a single day without seeing somebody stealing a car, or you stealing a car, pretty much. Somebody, the cops being chased by somebody, or you running over somebody, or taking somebody's car, or blowing somebody up online, or doing stuff like that. Do y'all ever wonder how messed up this world is, like the actual real life world? I'm not talking about an RP or anything like that, but pretty much this video isn't going to be really like an RP video, it's like me just talking to y'all and like building my car, pretty much. But do y'all ever wonder how messed up life can be at some point in time? Like, life can be so messed up for certain people, and like no one even cares. I'm not talking about me. I'm just talking about certain people. It's so messed up for them people, but then people think they could take it out on other people. I'm not talking about me. I'm just talking about other people. Like bullying. Bullying is not something. If you have kids dying because they were bullied, they were getting bullied, or they stuff like that, that's just messed up, you know? Like, you don't think that life nowadays would be people fighting all the time, or ooh, dang, this thing is fast, or people like doing stuff like that. You think that life would be something that people wouldn't be fighting or shooting, like gangs, for instance. Like, I know, no, I'm not gonna say that, but life can be really messed up sometimes for certain people. And I'm not talking about me, I'm just talking about anybody in the world.
This isn't happening.
Like, I was talking about this game at first, but now I'm talking about real life. I'm not talking about no RP now. This is not really an RP, this is just me building my car and stuff like that, like I said. Life is so messed up for certain people that they think they can go out and start bullying people. I'm talking to some certain people that bullied me a long time ago. I got suspended because I beat the crap out of a kid because he was bullying me at lunch. He wasn't bullying me, but he was saying stuff to me, and it was driving me, it made me black out as I got in a fight earlier that day. They were suspended for it, at least it wasn't my fault. The kid hit me first, so pretty much. So, just life is so messed up nowadays that you can't go a single step without seeing somebody get bullied. Like, look now, the coronavirus. The coronavirus. That's just something new. It's something new, and it's something new in people's life, like me. I'm only 12 years old, and half the stuff that adults can do, I can do. But You know, it's real messed up that people get bullied all the time for stupid stuff. Like I got bullied because of my clothes. I got bullied because of my hair. I got bullied because I didn't have money to pay for certain stuff. Like I had an iPhone. I've had an iPhone pretty much my whole life, except like one time. No, twice. Twice. And the first one I didn't even have for that long. I had it for a few. I think it was maybe a week up to 4. I had a Samsung Galaxy something. And then I had the 6S. I had the 6S. And then I got a Galaxy Note 9 because I destroyed the 6S on that. I was skateboarding, as you know, I used to skateboard. And I was doing some tricks and it fell out my pocket and shot up about the height of my roof. And landed and shattered the whole thing. That wasn't just it that happened to it. I zipped, me being stupid, when I used to try to like act like I had a YouTube channel. Now I actually do have one. But you know, see, I got picked on because I had that Galaxy something. I had the Galaxy. I think it was a Galaxy 4, or no, it was like it was a really old phone. That's
Hello there.
It was a very old phone. I got picked on for that, and then I got the 6. Now people started to stop bullying me about my phone, started bullying me about my clothes. And then I got the Note 9. They stopped bullying me about my clothes and my phones. I got new clothes and I got better stuff like that. Then they started bullying me about my hair. And then after my hair, I think it was that I don't have enough money for stuff, or I don't have stuff like that.
What am I
My
doing
mom
for you?
just went and bought a PS4. My mom has the XR. I have an XR. My grandma has the Galaxy Note 9.
There you go.
$904,000. Okay. All right. So, pretty much my whole life I've been bullied, especially by my brother. Now I love my brother to death. I'd do anything for my brother in this world. I'd do anything for my
Tell me what
brother.
you want.
But just what people've done to me in my life. I know y'all probably don't care. Y'all are probably like, all he's doing is just saying this, so we feel pity for him. No, I'm being serious. This is serious stuff right here. I was actually bullied pretty much my whole life.
I tuned her for you.
None of this is a joke. About when kids come home crying to their mothers because y'all were bullying them. That's messed up. That's all I gotta say about this. It's messed up. That their moms came to the school, like, how would you feel if somebody came up to you and just started picking on you and started bullying you and all this other type of stuff? See, y'all might think it's just fun and games until y'all start bullying somebody, and then they killed herself. Now y'all all might be like, oh no, they ain't gonna do that. They know we're just picking around with them. No, they don't. Honestly, these kids that said this stuff to me, I thought they hated me. I thought they hated me with all their guts. I'm not even lying. I am being 1000% honest with you right now. I thought they hated me to death. Half the people that picked on me, I'm friends with now. Because they were just playing around. I didn't know that. Y'all think people know that y'all were just playing around? Until they killed herself. I ain't even joking about this. I am not even joking about it. You know how many times people killed themselves because of what people said to them? Or about y'all say something about their clothes or something like that? You know how many times people kill themselves over that? Something stupid that y'all be doing. You see, that's actually very stupid now, don't you? Because y'all think it's all cool and fun until somebody actually kills herself and hurts herself. You know, y'all might be like, oh no, he's lying. He did not get bullied or anything. You can ask a lot of people in my school. I got bullied pretty much my whole life by them people. See, there was this one time I accidentally sent something to somebody. It wasn't inappropriate or anything like that, but it was something that I didn't mean to send. Is I did laughing emojis and then I accidentally sent that. I just woke up, stuff like that. We'd pick, like me and him would pick at each other and we'd call each other gay, stuff like that. But then he told a bunch of people about that, and I started getting picked on that day. I walked out of the gym. I walked out of the gym. I walked out of the gym that day. After I left, I walked out of that gym that day. I was like, I thought these people were actually my friends. They were just picking around at me. I didn't know that. I really didn't. Half of them were picking around at me. The other few, well, one of them almost fought. Most of them were just picking around except a few. A few of them knew deep down they knew deep down that I had a spot in me that can't handle that. Can't handle stuff like that. Guess what? They didn't give a crap. You think they cared? Do you think they cared about me? No, they didn't give a crap about me. They didn't give two craps about me. Like a few of my friends don't even give a crap about me. Because I had this one friend that me and him used to be like brothers, bro. You know how tight that is when you and a friend are almost like brothers. That's tight. That's tight. That's tight. You know how tight that is? That is one of the most tightest things that you will ever be able to get in a friendship. Is that somebody is telling you that you like a brother to them, or you saying you're like a brother to me, or something like that. You know how that is one of the most. You will never all y'all people in like all y'all people that only known each other for not even a year yet say that y'all brothers or sisters. And you've known that person since kindergarten, and he calls you a brother to him, and he still is my friend. He's one of my best friends. He still is. He'd do anything in this world for me. I'd do anything in this world for him. He might play around and he might be rough sometimes, but nothing, not a single thing is gonna get in the way of friendship between me and him. Now me and him have had some arguments now where he did say some stuff to me and we didn't stop being friends. We're still friends, but we didn't know it yet. We didn't know it yet. He left for a year. You know what I did? I was not the same that year. I wasn't the same until he came back. And then he didn't start, he wasn't hanging out with me anymore, really. He really wasn't. He wasn't talking to me as much. Like, he talked to me when me, him, and one of my other friends were in a, you know, a thing together. Like, we were in a group. He talked to me. Like, me and him were friends when we were in the group, but then he noticed that I was sitting there and I was only talking to the girls, really. And he was like, ooh, Chandler, you trying to pull some moves? I was like, hey, no. I was like, nah, bro, I just get along with girls a lot easier now since you left. And that's pretty much how it was. It's a lot of them girls that I was friends with, I'm still friends with, and they were like sisters to me. They still are. You think that people that you've only met for a year are y'all friends, or no, not even a year, for a month. Are y'all brothers? He might call you a brother. He might call you a brother, yeah. I thought that. I thought that 4th grade. I thought somebody that I only knew for not even that year as he left. I thought he was my brother. I thought he would do anything in his world for me. And he knew I'd do anything in his world for him. Except get on my knees and start like that. I wouldn't do that. That's big. I would never do that. That's big. But anyway, so me and him were like best friends, bro. Me and him called each other brothers, bro. And then I didn't realize that he wasn't my, like I didn't realize I was hanging out with, like, not the wrong person. I wouldn't say he was the wrong person, but I wouldn't say he was the right person either. Because I'd go over to his house, and stuff that, like, I don't know, I'm cold. It's pretty cold outside in South Carolina, but, well, where I live in South Carolina, it's pretty cold, but, you know, saying that somebody's your brother that you've only known for, I think I knew him for a year, and that was it, and then he didn't come, he didn't come to my school the next year. Or the next year. Well, no, he came back for, like, the end of the school year, but then he came back this year for a little while. It wasn't very long. It wasn't even, I think it was a month, maybe. At the least it was a month that he came back. I thought he was my brother, bro. I really did, but then when I started hanging out with him, I changed a lot. Not in a not in a bad way. It was a good way. It was a better change. It was a lot better of a change because I actually started caring about what people said to me. That was probably is when he was around. He didn't give a crap about anything. If somebody had a problem with him, he was friends with about everybody. So pretty much what happened it wasn't anything bad. Like I said, it was just people that, when you know, some people hang out with the wrong crowd. I wouldn't say he was the wrong crowd, but he wasn't the right one either. He was in the middle. He wasn't bad, but he wasn't good either. He got in trouble more than usual, more than I would, but I get into trouble a lot. I get in trouble. I wouldn't consider myself bad crowd, but a bad person to hang out with, because I promise you I'm not. You can ask any of my friends. They're not any worse. They're not bad like I am. Well, I ain't bad, but and they're like me, kind of. Now, with all of us together, now there was another person. Alright, well, with all of us together, maybe that's probably a little bit of a bad crowd. Is there some other ones that are not the greatest? Not the greatest altogether, because now Matthew, y'all have all met Matthew, because this was my very first YouTube channel that I had. So now when there was other stuff that's happened between me and Matthew, not in a weird way, that's not what I'm talking about, but me and Matthew's had rough times. But guess what, me and Matthew are best friends. I've known Matthew since kindergarten. I've known James since kindergarten. I've known Nathan since kindergarten. Well, no, have I known Nathan since kindergarten? I think I knew Nathan in like I think it was first or second grade. That's when me and Nathan really started hanging out. Is when you don't start hanging out with somebody, you don't even know, you don't notice them. You never do. You never notice them. Like my girlfriend. I noticed her, but not as much as, like, I liked my girlfriend, and she liked me. I just didn't know it. So I just kind of tried to, not notice her as much because, I didn't want it to seem obvious that I liked her. And I didn't know she liked me, and I'm glad that she asked me out. She asked me out. So, pretty much it's kind of how it happened, but in other cases, there's a lot of other things that could have happened that day. It could have been a lot worse for me. It could have been a lot better for me. So pretty much, bullying, like I've said, it's not something that people need to be doing, bro. Like I'm telling you, it's not something people need to be doing. Everybody might think that, oh, he's just saying that. He's just saying that. He's probably a bully in his school. He's probably a bully in his school. I swear on God, I ain't. I did that. You know how many times I picked up, stuck up for people that's been bullied? A lot. I stick up for people that's been bullied my whole life. Because I don't like when people get bullied, and I don't like when I get bullied either. I stuck up for a girl in my class because there was something that happened. I'm not going to tell you what happened because it's her privacy. I almost got in a fight with a kid in that class because of that. And because he was trying to tell everybody, and I knew it, and I still do. Have you think I told anybody about it? Unless he says I can, then I'll say something to somebody about it. But I'm not finna tell nobody without that person knowing, because that person, you gotta know them people before you can just trust anybody out here. If you trust the wrong person, that could end up severely wrong for you, or severely good. There's a lot of ways it can turn out for you. It could turn out in the worst ways, it could turn out in the best ways. It's just all it all lines up on who's the right crowd and who's not. Because, you see, like, I had certain friends that you wouldn't think I'd be friends with now. You really wouldn't. I had them friends in kindergarten, but I changed, and the people didn't. I think what really happened to me was my first girlfriend. I was so in love with her, I'd do anything in this world for her, bro. And that's on God. I'd do anything in this world for her. And y'all be like, y'all might just be like, oh no, he's lying, he's lying. I think I had a change when she left, because I was only in third grade when she left. No, I was in fourth grade when she was leaving. I spent my whole life thinking that I was never gonna meet anybody just as good. I met somebody even better than her. And you know that's the truth. But it's just, there's certain things that people don't know about me. Like, for instance, my dad. When I got hit by a car, I haven't seen my dad in 9 years. Now, I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can say, I haven't seen my dad in 1 year. I haven't seen my dad in 10. I haven't seen my dad in 11. I haven't seen my dad in 12. When your dad get hit by a car, my dad's still alive, yeah. My dad is still alive. And honestly, I think what happened to my dad deserved. Because what he did to me my mom, and my brother. Well, it wasn't as much to me, he didn't do it to me, but he did my mom and my brother. He used to beat my mom and my brother. That's something I don't talk about much because there ain't no point in talking about it. Y'all might all be like, I don't care what y'all say. I haven't seen my dad 9 years. They got hit by a car, still alive. I had the chance to go see my dad. What did I do? I didn't take it. I didn't take that chance because I knew if I went down there was gonna be some severely bad words. Not curse words, but bad words. That probably would have made him cry. So I chose not to go down there. I'm not gonna go down there until I get older. Because when you get older, you know, that stuff that happened back then doesn't mean. When I get out of high school, I might go down there. I might go down there, stay one night down there in Florida, if I can ever see him. My brother went and seen him one time, and then they moved or something like that. I can't remember what it was. Something like that. That's all it was. That's all I mean. But they moved or something like that. I ain't sure. But you know, it's pretty hard to grow up without a dad. But guess what? I've done it. If I have father figures, I ain't had no dad then. I might have father figures my whole life. I might have a father figure, but they ain't ever gonna be my dad. I don't care who you are, they ain't never gonna be my dad. And that's me being serious. I ain't even lying. They will never be my dad. I think of something else I should talk to y'all about. Oh, vaping, smoking weed, drinking and stuff like that. Now, if you're old enough and you're 21, I ain't gonna tell you what you can and cannot do. But I'm telling you, if you're 12 or younger, you don't need to be smoking weed. You don't need to be doing drugs. You don't need to be vaping. You don't need to be doing anything like that. And guess what? You wanna know exactly where that's gonna lead you? Jail. If it doesn't lead you to jail, it's gonna lead you somewhere else. It's gonna lead you somewhere else. It might not lead you to jail. It might lead you to a rapping career. It might lead you to a rapping career. Or it can lead you to death. Real fast, quick, and hurry, lead you to death. Now, how many times that my whole life, I haven't grown up around drugs and stuff like that, but I've grown up around people drinking. Now, drinking ain't bad for, like, if you're over the age, or if you're old enough to drink, go ahead. I don't care. You can drink all day long. I don't care. As long as you don't abuse, or like, as long as you don't drink till you pass out, or you don't, like, I can't tell people, I can give y'all advice, but I can't tell you what to do. That is something I've learned in my whole life. Now, with my parents and stuff like that, they can tell me what to do. But with, you know, people like, let me see. People that live on, like YouTubers for instance. They can't tell you what to do, but they can help you do good, not do bad. I think it's a lot better for kids that, you see, now when 420, that is one day that you were allowed to smoke weed, or smoke weed without it being illegal. Now, you can be anybody in the world, I don't care. If you do it, you do it. I can't stop you. I can just try to lead you to not do it. I don't have a single friend that does that. I might have high schooler friends that do it. I'm not really friends with them, but I have. Now, certain people are just, you know, about stuff like that. And other people, they're not. Other people, they don't care they don't care about what you say. They do not give two craps about what you say. They might tell you, they might just say, oh yeah. People say your whole life. Now there's people that might tell you, you ain't gonna make it in life. You ain't gonna make it in life. Don't listen to them. You will make it in life. See, there's people in my family that told people in my family they weren't gonna make it. Guess what? Most of my family made it in life. Like my grandfather. My grandfather's made it in life. I don't think anybody told my grandfather he's not gonna make it in life. It's possible somebody did, but you know, there's gonna be people that's gonna say, "Oh, you're not gonna make it in life. You're not gonna make it in life. You're not gonna do this. You're not gonna do that." Guess what? Don't listen to them. Do not listen to them. Do your best. As long as you do your best, that's all that matters to me. I hope everybody in this world does their best. But if you don't do your best, then honestly, I don't think you're gonna be able to make it in life. If you don't do your best, then if you don't do your best, then if you don't do your best, I don't think you're gonna make it in life. And that's the true fact. If you don't try your best, like you ain't gonna make it in life. And that is something I've been told my whole life. If you don't try your best, how are you gonna make it in life? Answer that for me. Answer that real quick. How are you gonna make it in life how are you gonna make it in life if you don't try your best? If you don't give at least you can give 99% of your 99.9% of your not information. You give 99.9% of your if you give 99.9 or 110% or 100% in life, you will make it in life. I give 110% of everything I can do. Like I try my best in school. I try my best anywhere. I try my best everywhere. If you don't try your best, you ain't gonna make it. If you ain't gonna try, there is certain days I don't try 110%. I try about 80 to about 100. 80 to about 100%. Or less than that, maybe. As long as you try, just like say that you even working at McDonald's, that's still trying. It's trying, but it's trying, not 100% trying hard. It's about 60 out of 40. No, it's about 60 out of, what would you call that? 60 out of 100%. You know, that's still good. It's still good, but if you're sitting on homeless people, most homeless people are veterans. That's, you know, like, I don't know what I can't remember what you'd call that if somebody's homeless and they're a veteran. I can't remember what you call it, but I know there's a lot of homeless veterans or veterinarians. I know there's a bunch of veterans that are homeless, but I don't know exactly. A lot of people have served in the army, but no one gets their respect. Most homeless people can't get jobs because people won't let them have jobs. Most people will tell them to get out unless they're buying something. If you're homeless and you try to like, what's it called? Saying you're homeless and you're trying to get a job, they is not gonna give you no job. Because I've seen videos where homeless people is explaining what they've tried to do, but no people is just, a lot of people that see homeless people on the street don't care. They don't care. They think that homeless people are just people that live on the side of the street. That's pretty much what they are, but they think that they're better than you. Now some people are better than some people are better than other people. I don't care how big, tall, you can be the biggest dude in the world. I will tell you straight to your face, if you try your hardest, you will make it in life. You try your hardest. Now, I try my hardest every day. And some days it's not the best of me trying hardest, because those are bad days. Everybody has bad days. Everybody has bad days, everybody has good days. Some people have a lot more bad days than other people. Like, for instance, depressed people. Depressed people, honestly, most depressed people, they don't know what's going on in life. They're still trying to figure out what life is handing them. That's a lot of depressed people right there. And I can tell you, I was depressed. I was one of them people. I was one of them people. Still trying to figure out life. I didn't know what life was gonna hand me. I didn't know what life was gonna hand me for a second. I just kind of thought life was just a thing that was just gonna end one day. I didn't know exactly what life was gonna hand me, but life handed me a girlfriend that I love more than anything in this world. I don't care. People can call her ugly all day long. I don't care. I think she's the prettiest girl in the school. I think she's the cutest person in the world. That's just me. That's just my opinion. If you have a different opinion, keep it to yourself. I don't care. I don't want to hear your opinion. I don't want to hear your opinion about my girlfriend unless it's good. Now, if it's not a good opinion, I don't want to hear it, because who wants to hear an opinion that's just going to make that person mad? Does that make sense, or does it not? It's honestly, if you say that does not make sense, then I kind of want to know what I've taught you this whole time. I know what I've taught you. Taught you not to bully people. I've told you some stories about myself. A few stories. Most people, like James. James, for one. James knows that I don't have a dad. I really don't. Sometimes I do wish I did, as I could talk to him about a lot of different stuff than I can to my mom. That is one thing that is a lot different. You know, like, you can't come up to your mom. Well, you can. I'm not gonna do. You can go up to your mom and say, "Hey, I'm hitting puberty. I need this. I need that." But see, I kind of wish that certain things would happen in my life. Not in a weird way. I wouldn't say that. But like, everybody eventually is going to hit puberty. Like, I'm already hitting it now. I just started, I don't know how long ago, but, you know, your dad would probably help you a lot better than your mom would with that. Like, I have Donnie. I ain't gonna go ask Donnie to go buy me a razor or something like that. We got like facial hair is something that boys get, and girls and boys get facial hair. Because I don't think, like me, I don't think I want to go up to my mom and be like, I'm hitting puberty, and I need this, that, and this, and that. I don't want to go up to my mom and ask her to go buy me that stuff. That's not something know if I tell Donnie, he's probably gonna go tell my mom. But I'm gonna have to eventually tell my mom. But just not right now. Because not everybody wants to tell somebody everything every last single second of life. If you're telling everybody everything like, see, I've tried to teach my little cousin that it is okay. Listen, I told him, I was trying to teach him not to whine. Guess what? That didn't help for crap. The last time I talked to him, all I heard was, and him like, Daddy, oh, Daddy, granddaddy, whining. I know everybody whines, but you don't need to whine every single last second of life. That's the thing. You don't need to whine every single second that somebody doesn't give you what you want. You know how many times somebody asked somebody for something, but they never gave it to me? Look, like when I had throat surgery. I had throat surgery because I had to get my tonsils and adenoid taken out. Adenoids. Yeah. Taken out. That is something that a lot of people, you know, care about people, but Okay, alright, now, since that's over, brutally killed that dude. Alright, so, yeah, so that was the daily speech, well, for about an hour. I'm gonna see if one of my friends wants to join, so we can do an RP or something like that. So, I will talk to y'all. So, I will talk to y'all later.